Take it away, Tom Hiddleston. Hi, guys. I'm Josh Horowitz. Welcome to this MTV Facebook Live. I am Josh Horowitz, and this guy...
I'm Tom Hiddleston.
Well done. You take a cue really well.
Thank you so much.
It's good to see you, buddy.
This is Josh Horowitz.
Thank you, man.
We go way back.
It's our first time. Our first rodeo.
Yeah, this is our first live show, though, I think.
It might be.
Yeah.
This is new territory. It's always good to see you,
Good day
my friend.
and welcome.
Yeah, this is our new morning show.
Yeah, we're now co-anchors of the morning show. We're going to get a better backdrop. This is what we... I mean, it's a great backdrop.
Yeah, we're like inside a computer or
yeah.
something.
I feel like one day we'll get like a New York skyline.
Yeah,
You know?
I feel like we should have some coffee here, like Live with Kelly style, and just sort of go through the headlines of the day.
Yeah. So it's raining in New York.
Right.
And
what did you do last night? We suck at this, apparently.
Here we
Oh,
go. Had a lovely dinner. Yeah, nice New York strip.
Oh, nice. Wait, you're talking about the steak?
The steak,
Okay,
yeah.
good, just checking. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely talking
Okay,
about...
just clarifying for
Yeah,
you.
you can't come to New York and not have a New York steak, yeah.
Right.
Did a little question and answer session with Samuel L. Jackson and Brie Larson, the Alamo Draft House in Brooklyn.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're a legit New Yorker if you're going to Brooklyn for your press.
That's what they say. That's what you say.
That's what I say. I'm a New Yorker, so I can say that.
Thanks, man.
So congratulations on the film. It is Kong Skull Island. It opens this Friday.
Yes.
It is I was going to say it's like a great summer movie, but we get it in the spring. It's like a big, old-fashioned kind of adventure film.
Yeah.
So this must be an exciting time. You're literally a couple days away from, you've been on a big press tour.
Yeah.
How are you feeling right now?
It's actually amazing. I just realized this morning I was in the car, I was saying, like, I was attached to this film in the summer of 2014. So I can't quite believe that it's finally being released. It's actually feels extraordinary and thrilling.
Is this like the longest shoot you've ever had?
Probably, yeah. It was 5 or 6 months, probably up there with Avengers, yeah.
Right, and probably just in terms of your involvement. Avengers, you can kind of come and go a little bit more, right?
Yeah.
So,
there's some other characters in that film.
Were there? All I remember is the Loki guy.
This team, or at least they thought they were a team.
I need to catch up on those films. They good?
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So while you've been in New York, we were just talking, you caught an Ed Sheeran concert?
Yes, I did. Yeah, last night he did a little secret show.
Nice.
He and I have kind of, his album just came out last week and the movie's coming out, so we sort of find ourselves in the same places.
Right.
And invited me to see his show. His new album is fantastic.
So if I had a camera trained on Tom Hiddleston during the concert, are you like, what are you like at a concert? Are you standing? Are you dancing? Are you
standing last
singing
night?
along?
No. Just generally.
Or you're just like, I'm more like this. I just sort of like just take it in.
So cheery, so cheerful. Yeah.
Every once in a while.
Just to let them know that you're enjoying it.
Yeah, just some encouragement they need sometimes.
Yeah. Some people cheer and clap, but you know, that's pretty good. That's good too.
Seems overkill. Okay, so let's talk about this.
He was great though.
Yeah,
he was
I'm sure.
great. Yeah, absolutely fantastic.
Let's talk a little bit about this movie. Does anything at RADA prepare you for a role like this, for staring at a giant monkey that's not there?
Kind of, actually, yes.
Yeah?
Because I remember doing I had a teacher who had trained at the Jacques Lecoq clowning school in Paris, which of course is all about, you know, some of the clowning skills that he had to learn, and a lot of it is pretending that things are happening in a white box, which aren't happening. So like it's raining, or you're looking at something, or
right.
And some of that kind of imagination practice is kind of what you need, is just to sort of stand there. And in real life, I look like a lunatic.
Sure. That's the video I want to see.
Right.
Is no special effects.
Yeah,
you guys just pointing at nothing.
Just pointing at nothing, our mouths open, and yeah. So it's a weird one. Like green screen acting is just pure imagination at the end of the day.
So
it's the same as acting with Iron Man or the Hulk or anything like that.
Yeah, there's a fair amount of imagination involved with all of it.
Yeah.
So what's the face on the end?
I know you think Iron Man and the Hulk are real.
Yeah, don't ruin this for me.
Okay.
But
they don't show up on set. It's just me, Josh.
Really?
Yeah.
You are a really good actor. It's confirmed. So when you're on set and like there's the stick with the ball at the end of it, is there like the face of like Chris Hemsworth on it? Like, do you put a face on it or anything like that?
A few sticks and tennis balls on Avengers, but on this, the Kong is too big.
Right.
Yeah, so no stick high enough.
So they're just literally like look at that mountain, look at that.
Look at the tallest tree, look at the mountain, look at a cloud in the sky. Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, so an amazing ensemble in this film.
It is an amazing ensemble.
Sam Jackson,
Yeah.
Brie Larson, John C. Reilly kind of steals every scene he's in. He's amazing. His beard deserves a credit of his own.
John C. Reilly is who you would think he would be if you found him stranded on a desert island.
Right.
Which is the best version of John C. Reilly, I think.
Is that his real beard? Is that an actual? Is that movie magic?
Yeah, I think it was his beard. It may have been enhanced in some shots.
Right. That's where all the CGI budget went into.
Yeah.
So I do feel like that there is one missing credit in the credits. It's not introducing, but maybe reintroducing Tom Hiddleston's biceps in this film.
Oh, okay.
I mean, come on, you deserve your own credit.
Well, now you've made me all sheepish and embarrassed.
But obviously the training was important to this character to make it real for a second.
Yeah.
I mean, was that kind of a goal to was this as kind of like big physically as you've gone for a character?
Well, yeah. I mean, he's British Special Forces, former SAS, and there was so much action that I had to do, and I felt in a way like that was my role, was to just get as fit as I possibly could.
Yeah.
So I did. But and I enjoyed it actually. I've always had to do lots for the Marvel movies, just in terms of having the stamina to do those fights. It's all covered up in green and gold and black leather.
Right, but trust me, it takes some actual physical skill to do all that.
Yeah.
I mean, the film is compared in some ways, like, there's a bit of an Apocalypse Now kind of vibe to it. Famously, that film, like, everybody kind of went a little bit insane.
Yes.
Did anybody go insane on the set of this one? You guys kept it together?
I'm happy to tell you, yeah.
You didn't have like your Martin Sheen, Marlon Brando meltdown moment?
No.
You're punching a mirror. And
everybody was good. No, didn't punch any mirrors, still have, unblemished wrists.
We don't want to ruin this.
Yeah. No, it was actually just it was fun. It was really fun. And we were in these incredible, I'm sure people already know, we were in these incredible places, Hawaii, Australia and Vietnam. And it was such a great group of people, and we just used to find things to do to keep ourselves amused.
So when you're hanging out with these cast members, God, my phone is ringing. I'm such an unprofessional, guys. I'm sorry. This is the
when
worst.
We have our own show.
I'm not ready for. I'm not ready for
when
live.
We're presenting, co-presenting. This is such a.
No. Okay, back on track, Josh. Back on track.
Sharpen it up.
So when you're working with actors that Brie Larson and Sam Jackson, I'm not going to put you on the spot for. I know you're a master impressionist, but when you're around them, do you automatically go into like impression mode? Like, do you now do a Sam Jackson or Brie Larson that you can pull out at a party?
I did. I think somebody once asked me to do like a Loki line as Sam Jackson. Yes. But no. I mean, I can't. I've learned to do impressions in front of people as foolhardy.
Wait, was that a particular lesson from a particular incident?
Yes.
Wait, are we talking about the DeNiro thing?
We might have been, yeah.
I thought that went fine. Did he say something afterwards?
He was amused by it.
So for context, and it's an amazing clip to watch as a viewer. You love Heat, I love Heat.
Yeah, Heat's a great movie.
And you did like kind of the Heat scene in front of Robert De Niro and Graham Norton.
Yeah.
I thought he enjoyed it.
No, he gets really tickled when people do impressions of him.
But when you afterwards, you were like, that seems too far.
No, it was fine, actually. He seemed more amused by the whole idea of it.
Yeah.
He seems to enjoy it very much. I can imagine it happens to him all the time.
What are you going to do for Pacino if you ever meet Pacino now?
No.
So when you got involved in this, did they talk to you from the start about this being a potential, like, heading towards kind of uniting the Godzilla, Kong universes?
Kind of. I mean, here's the thing. I don't know if people know this, but when I grew up, born in 1981, and this is, I don't know, our family had a really sort of standard VHS player, and we only had about 3 VHS videos. One of them was The Snowman by Raymond Briggs, the animated, beautiful animated cartoon presented by David Bowie, who I always thought was the guy from The Snowman until I was about 11, and I was like, oh, that music is written by him. So there was that. There was a recorded production of the Royal Scottish Ballet's Nutcracker by Tchaikovsky, and a Hanna-Barbera cartoon of Godzilla, which I used to watch on a loop over and over and over again, obsessed with it, loved Godzilla. When the Gareth Edwards 2014 Godzilla came out, all of that sort of childlike joy sort of re-emerged. I was so excited about it, and was working with Legendary on Crimson Peak.
Right.
And I was telling them about how much I was looking forward to Godzilla, and they said, well, come and see us when you finish Crimson Peak. And then they said, look, we're going to do a Kong, and then maybe guess what happens later on. It was just the most exciting idea.
So do you want to be involved potentially if they do the kind of the mashup, the team up movie?
Well, I don't know, because in our film,
Different
Kong,
time period.
yeah, Kong
also,
is still growing.
Right.
He's obviously not at his fighting weight yet.
Right.
There's a few more calamari to eat.
Right.
You know. Yeah, I mean, it's just I think it's something everybody wants to see, isn't it?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
So you've enjoyed a lot of honors in your career. You won the Golden Globe recently. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
But you have another honor that's actually being unveiled just today. I don't know if you've seen this yet. Can I show this to you? Can we show, Tom? This is your wax figure that that is being unveiled at Madame Tussauds here in New York. That might be an exclusive for us. The first images of Tom's.
Let me ask you something.
Yes.
Is that? Can we have it back again? The image.
Sure, you can see it up close too.
Do you find that? I find it slightly. I mean, it's almost. Imagine if you woke up in the middle of the night and that was staring down at you. I've
got one of these commissioned for my place. This guy's staring at me in my apartment.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's amazing. Like the.
What do we think? I think it's.
How you feeling about that, guys?
How do you feel? That's the more important question.
It's quite extraordinary. I never thought I would be in this moment right here.
You made it.
On a live feed with a photograph of a waxwork of myself.
That's not why you got into this business? What are you talking about?
It's very surreal. It feels like...
I think it's a great honor.
It is a great honor,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. There it is.
So if you can't catch Tom in person, go to Madame Tussauds in New York and next best thing.
Right. I wonder how tall is it? Is it tall?
It's just yay high.
It's just yay high?
No, I think it's real. No, I'm joking. I think it's real. I think it's actual size.
Okay.
So you are aware of this, I know, the GIF obsession with you. How many GIFs have been made of you, Tom Hiddleston?
I couldn't possibly count.
But I mean,
they're
sent to me every day on Twitter. I'm sure they're sent to you every day.
Yes.
Do you have a favorite GIF of yourself?
There is one I found because John C. Reilly taught me how to send them to people as a sort of text message. There's one as I think it's from the first Thor movie, Kenneth Branagh's Thor, where I, in character as Loki, am sort of exasperated by something that the Thor is doing, and it's sort of me going like that, and I find myself sending that a lot.
It's good for for a lot of occasions.
Just
I would
sort
think.
of an eye roll of like, oh god.
So I asked our mutual friends on Twitter to send their favorite GIFs to me. So I want to show you some, and maybe you can rank your favorite. This
is great.
These are like the 5 most gift Tom Hiddleston. I think I don't even know what to call that. What do we call that?
That's a thumbs up of awkward delight that I've managed to get through a rendition of Up All Night to Get Loki at in the press interviews for Thor: The Dark World in Berlin.
Good recall, by the
go.
way. That's amazing. Okay,
Yeah.
Next one. Can we see the next one?
Oh, goodness. Wow.
Is that from the actual movie, or is that just you in real life?
That's from that's from the movie. Yeah, so intense. Oh,
I think that's that.
broken-hearted, yeah.
Okay, let's see the next one.
Do you know what?
Classic.
I hold you entirely responsible for that.
What? You should be proud. That's your finest moment, arguably.
Yeah. It is. Stroking an imaginary moustache with a moustache.
Right, exactly. Next one. Oh, class. That's Comic-Con, of course.
That's Comic-Con. Wow.
Okay.
Still one of the most remarkable moments of my acting life.
I would imagine. You put yourself out there.
Well, just playing a character from a movie, but on stage.
Right.
And that never happens.
Yeah. You're in rare company there. And I think we have one more, maybe. This is the one I get the most, to be honest. I truly do.
Look at how much you're enjoying it.
I was in character.
Bottom right corner.
I was more disturbed by what was happening.
Does that a look of disturbance out guys at home? I'm not sure he's disturbed by
I'm a good
it.
actor, is what I'm saying.
I think there is a lot of enjoyment. To me, it looks like you're having a whale of a time.
What do you remember about doing that? As you were doing that, were you like, I'm going to be gift and this is going to end my career?
No. I was just having. Actually, it was just. Well, why were we playing that game? Why did you make me do it?
We did a slumber party interview.
That's right. That
doesn't really explain it. That's not like an explanation, but
Yeah,
that's what
I
we
think
did.
you just said, dance for me.
I think so too.
By the way, that doesn't happen every time. Just this guy.
Is there any last? And by the way, I censored some. Some are a little too hot for live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, some high-rise photos. I didn't want to embarrass you too much.
Thank you, sir.
Or is there any gifts that we should give people? Any last gifts that haven't been done yet? Like, can you do a triple take? Have you ever done a triple take?
A triple take? No.
Do you want to try a triple take?
Okay. What shall I? Where's the
Should
thing?
we do it to his camera here?
Okay.
Okay. This is your exclusive for the. This is the missing Tom Hiddleston GIF.
All right.
The triple take.
Okay. So. That was about six.
That was like you gave bonus. That's
So what I heard,
that's a Guinness record.
Let me try again. Hang
Okay.
on. Here we go.
Classic. You're welcome, internet. Come on. We just
Okay,
keep
there you
giving.
go.
We just keep giving.
Just giving. Yeah. Not as good as Patrick Stewart.
That's true. Yeah. But we all can learn something from Patrick. Thor Ragnarok. We were talking when you sat down. I'm very excited about this. We were all so excited. Give me a sense, just first. Did you know you were always going to be coming back when you did the last Thor movie? Was there discussion like, yeah, obviously he's not dead. We see him at the end. You're going to be in the next Thor movie.
I think, well, there was always going to be an unanswered question of what on earth happened at the end of Thor, The Dark World. The sort of that reveal of Thor walking away from Odin's throne, and then the illusion shimmering, and Loki is revealed as, having achieved his final destination. He's king of Asgard. So Ragnarok kind of takes as its starting point Thor has a few questions, and Loki is eternally mischievous about providing answers.
Right. Nothing's ever easy with him.
Nothing is ever easy.
Can't he just go the simple route? Come on.
No.
That's not the fun way.
That's not the fun way. But what can I tell you? I mean, apart, it's called Ragnarok, and it's worth saying what that means.
Right.
So in Norse mythology, Ragnarok is the end of everything, the end of time, space, and the universe. So the stakes are high, arguably. And as we know, Cate Blanchett, the great Cate Blanchett, is playing Hela, the goddess of death. In case you're wondering what she brings to the table, the clue is in the title. So that happens, and the rest, I'm afraid, I'm just so... I don't want to give anything away, but it's amazing actors: Jeff Goldblum, Carl Urban, Tessa Thompson, your favourite green giant is Mr. Ruffalo is on board. And
all from Taika Waititi,
Taika was amazing. Yeah.
So we talked about this, I think, at the Globes carpet. Can you just tell me, without ruining anything, like what it was like being on set? I presume at some point, whether you filmed an actual scene together or not, you and Benedict probably were both in character, like in costumes. Just the surrealness of that moment with your past to be on set with Benedict in this universe. Can you just give me a sense of what that was like?
Well, first of all, I remember I'm so thrilled for him and proud of him, if pride were permissible, because I think Doctor Strange is one of, if not the best Marvel movie that they have made. It completely kind of broke the mold and reinvented the wheel, and what he did specifically was brilliant. It's cool. It's so funny that we're both in this world now.
It's crazy.
It's
How many Benedict photos have you signed over the years? You look nothing alike, but I feel like that's probably happens.
Yeah, less so now.
Yeah, they figured it out.
Yeah.
Do you get jealous when I talk about Benedict? Because that's my job. I need to talk about Benedict too.
No, of course.
Benedict too. I can't. If I could, I would only talk to you.
No, Benedict. I love that you talk to Benedict.
Okay, it's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I feel like he's probably jealous right now. He's probably throwing something at the screen.
No, honestly, he's been such a good friend. through thick and thin.
Yeah.
He's the best man.
Good guy.
Yeah.
A couple silly would you rather questions.
Here we go.
Would you rather compete on The Bachelor or on Dancing with the Stars?
Dancing with the Stars.
I mean, you've got the skills. We've seen it.
I don't know that I have the skills, but I would try.
The snake hips would come out.
Would they teach you how to really dance on Dancing with the Stars?
I think they
is
do.
it like proper? Do you have to do flamenco and the tango and all that stuff?
I think so.
What about you? Let me ask you these questions.
I'm married already, so I'll do Dancing with the Stars.
You'd like to do Dancing with the Stars?
I don't
Okay.
want to do Dancing with the Stars, but given that choice,
Who wants to see Josh Horowitz do Dancing with the Stars?
the internet just shut off. It just literally
guy.
imploded. Would you rather have to wear your Loki costume exclusively for 1 month or go shirtless for 1 month?
It depends what the weather's like. Probably the Loki costume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, both scenarios might invite.
With the horns and everything, the whole.
Oh my lord, with the horns.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't hear anything. when
And
that
how
thing's
can you
on.
sleep?
With difficulty. Imagine just turning over in the middle of the night. Ow. Yeah. Yeah.
Would you rather play James Bond or be James Bond in real life? What?
We have to change the background on this thing.
What?
Did you ask me a question?
Have you ever practiced in the mirror saying Bond, James Bond? I'm Bond, James Bond. Wait, you're acting very oddly. Did I hit it? Like, I mean, I know the Bond thing comes up, but
No,
like,
I can't talk about it.
is there any stuff I should know about?
No, nothing.
Okay.
Truly, it's
Okay.
all speculation.
I just didn't want to
No,
make it.
it's all speculation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Last time questions. Last show you binged on? Last show you watched?
Goodness. What is the last thing I watched?
You're a busy guy. If you haven't watched anything,
I've watched a lot of movies
Okay.
recently. Documentaries, actually.
Okay.
I've been watching documentaries a lot.
Anyone strike you?
3 of them. Ava DuVernay's The 13th, which is
Amazing.
a deeply important and profound piece of work. A film called Fire at Sea.
Oscar nominated as well.
Yeah, really great. And the Amanda Knox documentary.
Oh yeah, I saw that one on Netflix.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
We've been talking about dancing. Last time you danced?
The last time I danced was probably New Year's Eve.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last time you threw up?
God, these are the real questions.
It's seemingly innocuous, but it gets to the.
I actually can't remember.
Okay.
No.
Okay, good.
Which is a good thing.
That is a good
That is
thing.
a good thing.
Are you a texter? Last text you sent? What do you think?
I think I sent a text yesterday.
Okay.
I must have sent a text yesterday saying I'm on my way down.
Okay. Maybe I'm going to cross that question off the list next time because it didn't really get that exciting a response.
Yeah, sorry.
I blame myself.
I mean, that's what text messaging is for, right?
No, that's true.
I'm
On my way.
Yeah, yeah.
Running late.
See you there.
Last time you cried?
The last time I cried was, probably watching a film. I can't remember. Like, if we have time, I know we're live.
That's
and
okay.
So we're taking up airspace.
Well, let me ask you some other things quickly.
I will try and think about it. Yeah.
Getting the itch to get back on the stage? I think it's been a few years now.
Very much so, yes. Yeah. We're thinking about it actively.
And thinking about New York, London?
Possibly. All of those things.
Yeah.
New York and London, both cities I love, with cities with great traditions in the theatre.
Yeah.
Just a question of what play to do and how to do it.
Yeah.
Because I want it to be a good experience for everyone. So
This is a random thing, but I ran into you, I remember, at the correspondence dinner, and you were sitting at Carrie Fisher's table.
Yes,
that
I
night,
was, yeah.
Which was just amazing on its own, and now
Yeah.
has a greater, obviously, feeling of sadness around it. We all just adored her. Do you have any memories of just sort of like sharing that night with her and just meeting her?
She was extraordinary. She was so healthily irreverent about the occasion, and so good about resisting attention that comes towards her. All she wanted to do was to listen to this great man speak, who she respected so much, which is your former president, Barack Obama. And she was so, she had such an incredible spirit. And I remember walking the red carpet with her, and she was so kind of dismissive of the ceremony of it. And you know, she's been around the block so many times, and yeah, I felt very, very lucky to be in her company.
And she, I mean, this kind of gets to the next thing I was actually going to bring up. I mean, she seemed to have a good talent and handle on sort of celebrity, right? And dealing with it and putting it in its place and kind of like not taking it all too seriously.
Yeah, she was just so self-aware.
Right. Do you feel like you have a better handle on it now? I mean, you've been like through the ups and downs that every celebrity goes through, unfortunately, the nature of the world in 2017.
Yeah.
Do you feel like your skin is a little thicker, you're able to kind of deal with it? Yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
That just goes with the territory?
Yeah, I mean, you have to. It's the thing is, I still believe that I still love being an actor. I love movies. I love watching them. I love being part of the conversation. The rest of it's just, you know.
Yeah.
You just have to water off a duck's back. On you go.
Yeah. Easier said than done sometimes, but good on you if you're able to do it. Finally, in our last couple minutes, this is a random thing, but we've geeked out on movies a lot over the years. Like we have very similar reference points. I want to name a few movies that I think were relevant to you. Tell me if there's like a quote or something that comes to mind, or something like a line that like you love.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Weirdly, it's the moment where the captain of the ship, I love this moment because it's when the theme tune kicks in.
Oh, I know exactly what you're saying.
The captain of the ship saying, I've looked all over the ship and I can't find him. And the captain goes, I found him. And
he points across.
He points, says, there, and he's climbing up the submarine. And
Totally.
There you go. Wild exclusive.
Do you have a favorite line from Ghostbusters?
What's the line Bill Murray says? Dogs and cats living together, you know.
Mass hysteria.
Mass hysteria. yeah. Or the bit when he's dancing across the square trying to get Sigourney Weaver's attention.
Totally.
Yeah.
You're a fan of Last of the Mohicans, aren't you?
I'm a big fan.
I love Last of the Mohicans. Brilliant movie.
Yeah.
What's the moment? What's the line? Is there something that resonates with you from that?
The last 20 to 25 minutes of that film.
No words.
No words, all score, set to the most heart-stopping music, completely kinetic, dynamic action, is an example of absolutely majestic and timeless cinema. I think you could play that piece of film anywhere in the world and people would connect to it emotionally.
Clearly a Michael Mann fan like myself.
Yes.
Because Heat, Last of the Mohicans. I absolutely agree. There are so many great moments in that last sequence.
And then what's the name of the actor? I've got his name on the tip of my tongue.
Is it Wes Studi?
No, it's the guy who plays Chingachgook.
Yeah, I know, I'm blanking, but yes. The older actor.
He says
he gives that monologue at the very end.
he says they are all there but one, I, Chingachgook, the last of the Mohicans.
Got chills. You talked to Michael Mann? Your buddy Hemsworth got some Michael Mann time.
No, I never met him. I did meet Dante Spinotti, though,
the cinematographer,
who shot Heat and The Insider. He also was the cinematographer on I Saw the Light.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah,
that's
so
awesome.
I got to completely kind of hear all of his stories about it.
Very cool.
An amazing man. Dante Spinotti, seek him out. He's one of motion picture's greatest cinematographers.
Yeah, I think there are not enough people. That's a good go by director and actor, but look at some of the top cinematographers over the years. You can the Gordon Willises, the Robert Richardsons, like that kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good stuff. Okay, in our last moment, I was mentioning to you before, maybe we could offer something for a good cause. I was thinking we could put this up for charity, for old time's sake.
Okay, great.
We have the Wendy. We have the Wendy. So I'm going to put this up for. Is there a cause? Is there UNICEF or something you want me to?
If anyone would like to, we're going to put this up for sale.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So this is that's amazing. Thank you first of all. If anyone would like to buy the original Wendy moustache as featured in sketches over the years with this fine gentleman, all proceeds will go to the United Nations Children's Fund.
Lovely.
I'm now going to stick it up my nose.
For a good cause, at least, right? I'll send. We'll send the info out on my social media. Maybe you can help with that, and
course.
we'll raise some good money for that. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
Kong Skull Island opens this Friday. Check it out. It's a great ride. It's a huge adventure film, and this guy and his biceps and Brie Larson and Sam Jackson do a great job. Good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you too.
Thanks, man. See you guys.